This is the pure weaponization of the FBI against good conservative people in the United States. And this is just one that we know about. There's probably a lot more out there, but what we're looking at is basically associating white supremacists, right, with religious organizations. And what I speculate is that they're using that to go after these religious organizations for their stance on the LGBTQ community and abortion rights.
Yeah, I would think abortion would be right up at the top of it, as you mentioned, the alphabet soup community. So they go after this. Now, the crazy thing is the Pope is basically a socialist. Now, I was baptized Catholic, so I don't want God to strike me down. But the Pope is basically a socialist. They're like going after the wrong group of people right now. And they certainly aren't radical, yet they get away with this. Is there anybody inside the FBI that pushes back on this nonsense?
No, they're not. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. The FBI is filled with nothing but yes men today, right? These are individuals that just say yes to everything. They go along with the program, and they hope to get out as soon as they can. But as far as having good FBI agents who are going to stand up and speak out like Kyle has, they're very few and far between. And it's scary today because the more good conservative FBI agents that leave the FBI, they keep backfilling with basically leftist agents, agents that are very left wing. And I've seen those agents coming into the Bureau, and it's scary. Now, as far as this document, this analytical document is concerned from Richmond, this is just pure garbage, right? This is basically some left-wing analyst who used basically left-wing information or open source information from these different publications to glean the information to write this report, almost so much as though as what they did with the Steele dossier. And then they used that dossier to get a FISA to use against Carter Page. So I can see this happening down the road. The FBI never took any flack for basically using that garbage dossier to get that FISA. And they're going to do it again, I guarantee it.
Well, they certainly took flack from me and others like them. But you're right, not from the mainstream media, not even really from high-level politicians in Washington. They seem to be getting away with it scot-free. So when you look at this document, you talk about going and get warrants. Is that what you're saying? You think everyday religious folks are going to be now being tracked by the FBI because of documents like this give them the go-ahead to surveil them and the like?
Well, what your audience needs to understand about the FBI is the FBI is now a pure intelligence agency, and they're basically using the Patriot Act to get that information from U.S. citizens without a warrant. They no longer need a warrant to do that. So within the intel community, and I work counterintelligence for years, we work these cases based on getting information, getting as much information as you can, but never using it within basically a criminal case. So the FBI is just getting as much information as they can and basing it on counterterrorism or counterintelligence under this, the Patriot Act. Basically, the FBI has become a police state now, right? A federal police state being run by the Biden administration. And they got away with it during COVID. They were able to shut religion down totally. And you can't have communism as long as you have religion. So as long as, and now they're going after all of these religious organizations, and next they'll be going after your gun rights so that you can't fight back. This is all in the plan for the left. And it's starting to come true unless we start fighting back.